very beautiful. Very beautiful woman.
Got a bit of a tear in my eye already. I don't know about you guys. Hello and welcome. My name is Glenn McEwen and I am a Commonwealth registered celebrant. I'd like to welcome and thank everybody coming today, especially those who have travelled a long way to be at the ceremony. Chris and Josie, appreciate your efforts and thank you all for being here. I would also like to acknowledge those loved ones that have passed or could not be present at the ceremony today, and they are here in memory and in spirit, overlooking our couple, just as proud as you all are here now. I'd like to start today's proceedings by telling a love story about Chris and Josie. In December 2016, a young casual employee walks into a not-so-local JB Hi-Fi store in a frilly blue shorts, short-sleeve shirt, dorky black shoes, and an old maroon jacket. She noticed Chris, a seasoned video game salesperson, who looked all too familiar, although she did not know why. He notices Josie turning away from his dull computer screen, and suddenly colour returns to the room. Little did either of them know that this was not the first time their paths had crossed. Chris had seen Josie working at the Chocolate Country years before during a visit to Montville, and again at Bella Vista during Halloween, when Chris and his father dressed up in costumes to scare the local diners. Their paths were destined to cross again. At work, this infatuation became conversation. Conversation became friendship. Friendship became a very special date, all in a 3-week period. Just as Chris's parents met through relatives at work, the tradition continued. Could this be another work-related romance heading towards marital bliss? Yes, I'm going to say it. JB, you've done it again.
Brilliant.
So, back to the date. Chris and Josie head to Penny Lane on the Mooloolaba River to experience each other's company on a beautiful December evening, sharing their personal stories, and they were in each other's ears and eyes that night. I believe that is where the phrase, Penny Lane, you are in my ears and my eyes, actually comes from. So, if anyone was wondering. Dad joke, I'll leave it alone. Okay. The moment was perfect and Chris was determined to ask Josie to be his girlfriend. There he was, sitting on the edge of a rock wall, wanting the words to come out perfectly. He removed his chewing gum and went to discard it into the water, but was met with the wrath of Josie. Don't throw that gum into the water. What about the fish and animals that live in there? She scolded. Chris didn't even know that fish chewed gum and didn't have enough for all of them, so he retracted the urge to feed the fish and simply asked Josie to be his girlfriend. Now, this spot became a tradition of sorts, especially for asking big questions. In fact, in June 2018, Chris proposed to Josie in the very same spot. He got down on one knee, cleared his throat, preparing for Josie to be overwhelmed as he presented the ring that would signify the enduring love and admiration for her. Josie, taking in the beauty of the fading light over the water, completely looked past Chris's intention as she thought he was trying to tie his shoe. Then it finally dawned on her. He was asking her to marry him. Josie, of course, had one response. It was an excited yes, followed by a kiss and an embrace. They walked away that perfect moment, hand in hand. The final crimson light of the evening sky at their backs, starting the journey towards this very day. Josie remembers how romantic that night was, and as of today, they have been engaged for 1,644 days. But who's counting? And Chris, despite having the best steak dinner he'd ever had, remembers how proposing to Josie was the best decision he had ever made. Tissues out. Josie loves Chris. Josie loves how funny, smart, and knowledgeable Chris is. Josie loves Chris's smile, his contagious laugh, and the compliments Chris gives her. Josie loves Chris's silly faces, how he supports her, cherishes her, and shares her interests. Josie enjoys being around Chris and is most happy when he is beside her. Josie enjoys binging TV series with Chris, cooking together, going camping, and other various outdoor adventures. Not without Luna, of course. Josie enjoys everything they do together. Josie says she is willing to overlook how much time Chris spends gaming on that computer or on his phone. She supports his gun obsession, his practical jokes, and the need for him to get a bargain at any expense. Pardon the pun. Josie is happy with the smallest gestures Chris does, like making her a cup of tea, his beautiful and heartfelt compliments, and his wonderful smile. Josie cannot wait to travel overseas with Chris, owning a house, having loads of gardens, and maybe opening a business together. Josie says Chris means the world to her, and she cannot wait to see what the future holds for her and Chris, and of course, their fur baby, Luna. Chris loves Josie. Chris loves how caring Josie is. Chris loves how Josie makes him happy. Chris loves how Josie is stuck by him to create happiness for them both. Chris loves the back scratches Josie gives him so he can sleep. Chris loves Josie's silliness, her love for nature, and her strong personality. Chris loves how Josie compliments him when he wins video games, even though she has no idea what she's doing or watching. Chris is amazed how Josie can always be friendly to everyone she meets. Chris is supportive of Josie's crazy obsession of plants and her creative spelling choices. Chris is willing to overlook how Josie lets Luna on the carpet and that annoying habit of eating all his chocolate, even after she promised she wouldn't.
I buy it again. I do.
Chris is happy that through thick and thin, Josie has stood beside him. Chris can't wait to share his life with Josie and share all the experiences together, like buying a house, travelling overseas, getting a 2022 automatic Hilux dual cab, Chab Sassy, rugged 4x4, 2.8 diesel with roof racks, bull bar, snorkel and full premium interior. Chris cannot wait to call Josie his wife. And I think everyone can agree here that this couple belong together. And that is why I am here in front of this extremely attractive crowd to marry Chris and Josie. Legal stuff, guys. I am duly authorised by law to solemnise marriages according to the law. Before you are joined in marriage, in my presence and in the presence of these witnesses, I am to remind you of the solemn and binding nature of the relationship in which you're about to enter. Marriage, according to the law in Australia, is the union of two people voluntarily entered into for life. If I could ask the ring bearers to come forth, please.
Oh, Nina. You look so pretty. Thank you. Hello. Oh, thank you. Oh, kisses. You're so pretty. Oh, you're so pretty. Thank you. I'm so happy.
Oh, she wants the attention.
She's like, no, I'm good.
Stay? Stay?
No.
Three stuff here.
Okay, we're going to get into some personal vows here, guys. First, we're going to start with Chris, and he's going to read his vows to Josie. 1 second. Friend, there's a microphone there as well.
Josie, my vows. A-E-I-O-U. Pause for effect. Josie, you know me, always have to make a joke of everything. But let me assure you that when I say there is no one I'd rather spend the rest of my life with, I truly mean it. There is no jest when I say you are the most beautiful woman I have ever laid eyes on. There is no pun when I tell you I look forward to waking up to you every morning. There is no quip when I say I will always be there, and there is no joke when I say I love you to the moon and back.
Oh, thanks.
There you go.
Showtime.
Give me a minute. Oh my gosh. As I stand here before you, looking into your eyes, I see all the things I have fell in love with. Chris, you're my best friend, soulmate, and my partner in crime. You're my one and only. Your laugh brings me joy, your smile brightens my day, and your goofiness brings laughter to my life. I promise to support your dreams, to love you, and be by your side through all the days and nights of our lives. I promise to laugh with you in good times and struggle alongside you in bad, to learn with you, grow with you, and guide you when you ask for direction. I truly believe that you were specially chosen for me. I could not have asked for a better life companion. A lifetime is not long enough to love you. You're a part of everything I do, everything I think and feel, and with you by my side, I believe that anything is possible. I look forward to the great joy of spending the rest of my life with you, caring for you, nurturing you, being there for you in all that life has for us. I cherish the memories we share and look forward to the memories we will make in the future. You are and always will be the love of my life. I love you to the moon and back.
They were beautiful, weren't they? What lovely vows. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to get some rings brought forth here. And we're going to do some official vows as well, just so everyone's to keep up to speed. So, Chris, first of all, Chris's ring. Josie's ring. That's the one. That's the one. You hang on to that. Very good. Now repeat after me. It's like I'll go very slow. It's all good. You all right?
Yeah.
Hang on, let me put my glasses on as well. I'll get this right. Okay. I call upon the people here present
I call upon the people here present
to witness that I,
Christopher Matthew Shepherd,
take you, Josie Lee Madden Smith, to be my lawful wedded wife. You may slip that ring on her finger.
Which one are we doing?
That's my left hand.
So there we all go. There we go. Okay, I'll go it slow. I'll break it up some more. Yeah. Okay. Right. So I call upon the people here present
to
witness that I, Josie Lee Madden Smith, take you, Christopher Matthew Shepherd, to be my lawful wedded husband.
Lawful wedded husband.
All right. Slip the ring on the finger.
Oh my god.
You get it on there?
Go on, push.
Let's get it in there.
Push.
That's too hard.
You got it?
It's not going on the knuckle.
Right, too much alcohol. That's right. That's beautiful. Okay, now I need you to look forward, guys. Okay. I am now delighted to pronounce you husband and wife. Chris, you may now kiss the bride. Now, we have to do some obligatory paperwork. So, guys, if you could please excuse us for a few minutes. And we've got a few witnesses that are coming across with us. And we'll sign some paperwork and we will be right back with you. Promise. Okay? Okay, before I make a very big announcement, I would like to wish you both all the happiness possible as you share your lives together as a married couple. People, please get ready to make some noise. Not yet. It gives me great pleasure to introduce to you Mr. and Mrs. Shepherd.